wouldn't be able to explain that as much, just because I'm not a doctor. I feel a heightened connection with the universe. Potential run for 2024 and the beloved DeSantis potential.
Welcome to an exclusive look at the luxury assets of Kanye West before and after fame. He is a Grammy Award-winning American rapper, producer, singer, author, and fashion designer. In this captivating video, we'll delve into the world before Kanye West was famous and how it changed his lifestyle totally with latest luxury assets, from opulent mansions to breathtaking car collection and his current situation. Before we start, take a second to comment your opinion about the rapper and subscribe to our channel. So, first, who is Kanye West? Kanye West, born June 8, 1977, Atlanta, Georgia, American producer, rapper, and fashion designer who parlayed his production success in the late 1990s and early 2000s into a career as a popular, critically acclaimed solo artist. What was life like for Kanye before becoming famous? West, the child of a photographer and former Black Panther father and a college professor mother, grew up in Chicago and attended Chicago State University for 1 year before dropping out to pursue a career in music. Early on, he demonstrated his considerable abilities as a producer, contributing to Jermaine Dupri's album Life in 1998, before relocating to the New York City area, where he made his name with his production work for Rockefeller Records, especially on rapper Jay-Z's album Blueprint, 2001. West's skillful use of accelerated sample-based beats soon made him much in demand as a producer, but he struggled to be allowed to make his own recordings, partly because of the perception that his middle-class background denied him credibility as a rapper. When he finally released his debut solo album, The College Dropout, 2004, it was massively successful. Sales soared, and critics gushed over its sonic sophistication and clever wordplay, which blended humor, faith, insight, and political awareness on songs such as Through the Wire and the gospel choir-backed Jesus Walks. The latter cut won a Grammy Award for Best Rap Song in 2005, and West also picked up awards that year for Best Rap Album and Best Rhythm and Blues Song, as one of the songwriters of Alicia Keys's You Don't Know My Name. Abetted by his flamboyant personality, West quickly rose to stardom. His second album, Late Registration, 2005, repeated the commercial success of his first, with a number of hit singles, including Diamonds from Sierra Leone and Gold Digger, and earned West 3 more Grammy Awards. He also gained attention for his widely quoted assertion that the federal government's slow response to the Hurricane Katrina disaster in New Orleans in 2005 demonstrated that U.S. Pres. George W. Bush doesn't care about black people, a comment that Bush later characterized as one of the worst moments of his presidency. As his career as a performer took off, West continued to work as a producer, with credits including songs by such high-profile artists as Nas, Mariah Carey, and Beyoncé. West spent much of late 2009 rehabilitating his image. He had rushed the stage at the MTV Video Music Awards, preempting Taylor Swift's acceptance speech for Best Female. February 2015, West, in conjunction with German apparel company Adidas, unveiled the first season or collection of his long-awaited fashion line, Yeezy. Yeezy Season 1 featured men's and women's streetwear, including oversized sweaters, military and surplus-inspired jackets, sneakers, boots, and more. In 2021, his 10th studio album, Donda, was released, featuring collaborations with such artists as Jay-Z and The Weeknd. While not a stranger to controversy, West faced particular backlash for objectionable behavior in 2022. During his Yeezy show at Paris Fashion Week in October, he and his models wore shirts emblazoned with White Lives Matter. Shortly thereafter, West made a series of comments that were widely seen as anti-Semitic. Notably, he posted on Twitter that he was preparing to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Many interpreted the tweet as a reference to DEFCON, a U.S. military readiness system. This and other comments resulted in Instagram and Twitter locking his accounts and removing content. West subsequently announced that he planned on acquiring Parler, a conservative social media platform. However, the proposed sale never materialized. During this time, a number of companies, including Adidas, ended their endorsement deals with West. What was Kanye West's first car? Just like many other rising rappers of his time, Kanye West also owned a 2002 Lexus ES300 as one of his first cars, and gradually started collecting exclusive and expensive cars. What do you think of this car? So, a lot has changed. and so his account balance with this impressive career. What are Kanye West's luxury assets today? 1. Real estate portfolio Soho Bachelor Pad. As his debut album hit the airwaves in 2004, Kanye decided to purchase an apartment on the 4th floor of this apartment block in the trendy Soho area of New York. In 2004, he reportedly bought a 1,500 square foot unit for just shy of $1.9 million, and in 2006 went on to buy the apartment next door for just under $1.3 million. The rapper then hired Italian architect Claudio Silvestrin to combine and transform the spaces to suit the minimalist aesthetic that West has become known for. Transformed into a stunning 2,400 square foot home, the apartment and its decor were also said to have inspired West's Yeezy Season 2 clothing collection. With 2 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms, the city pad squeezes lots of luxury finishes into its compact floor plan. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Let's go on with the next interesting mansions. First mansion in Bel Air. In January 2013, not long after Kanye announced that Kim was pregnant with their first child during a New Year's Eve performance in Atlantic City, the couple purchased their first piece of real estate together. They chose to spend their money on this Bel Air mansion, which cost them $9 million. The celebrity couple renovated the property to match their minimalist style, and then went on to sell it at a much higher price in 2017 for $17.8 million. Hidden away in the guard-gated community of Bel Air Crest, the home was the perfect retreat for Kim and Kanye to start their family. The spacious living room features a concrete fireplace and a wall of glass that looks out over the stunning Los Angeles skyline. Next is a custom Hidden Hills mansion. After marrying Kim in an extravagant ceremony in Italy in 2014, the newlyweds snapped up their Hidden Hills mansion. The pair splashed out $20 million on the home, plus an additional $20 million on extensive renovations to meet Kanye's minimal aesthetic. The renovations took a whopping 3 years, so Kim and Kanye set up home at Kris Jenner's mansion across the street until they could move in. While Kanye imposed a filming ban in the mansion during the production of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the pair gave us glimpses inside the home through their social media channels. Whilst their divorce played out, Kim stayed in the mansion with the children and has since bought Kanye out for a reported $23 million to make her the sole owner of the family home, valued at around $60 million. Wyoming Ranch Retreat. After news of his divorce broke in February 2021, Kanye fled to his private Wyoming ranch to escape the spotlight. Following in the footsteps of a number of celebrities who own farms and ranches, he snapped up the rural retreat back in September 2019. Known as Monster Lake Ranch, the property was said to be a peaceful place for the rapper to unwind away from the bright lights of LA. Kanye listed the sprawling property for $11 million with DBW Realty in October 2021, 2 years after purchasing it. He then removed it from the market in September 2022 due to insufficient offers, though some say the move was in response to Kim's split from comedian Pete Davidson, which occurred around the same time. Last is quite a different taste on a mansion. Let's see how you like this one. A concrete bunker in Malibu. Kanye made headlines in 2021 when he reportedly paid $57.3 million in an off-market deal for this home in Malibu. West is said to have snapped up the home through his company, Shore Drive Holdings, which is registered to the same address as his clothing line. Part house, part sculpture, it was designed by Tadao Ando. Kanye has reportedly been obsessed with the award-winning architect since visiting Naoshima, also known as Art Island in Japan, which was designed by Ando. Not as private as Kanye's other retreats, the 3,665 square foot concrete bunker-style home sits on a busy street, just feet away from neighboring homes. Inside, the lower floor features 3 ensuite bedrooms, while the middle level is home to the main living areas, which include the lounge, kitchen, and a bathroom. Which mansion is your favorite? Comment down below. Let's go on with 2. Luxury timepieces, the Rolex watches. He's been rapping about Rolex from the early days, so it makes sense that he has a fairly robust Rolex collection. First is a gold Rolex Submariner with blue dial. You can pick up this gold Submariner on the secondary market for around $48,000. In addition to the gold Submariner, Kanye West also owns one of the more, shall I say, obscure Rolexes, the The Rolex Yachtmaster 2 is atypical for a Rolex, mostly because it comes in at a fairly large 44mm. It currently retails for $43,550, but sells on the secondary market for around $50,000. West also has been spotted wearing a couple variations of the iconic Rolex Daytona, obviously in gold. Kanye's Daytona currently is for sale on the gray market for around $67,000. Kanye's other Daytona is a little more unique. West's Daytona has a yellow gold case with Tahitian mother-of-pearl dial. This Daytona is discontinued but available on the secondary market for $43,000. The final Rolex I am featuring in Ye's collection is a rose gold Rolex Day Date. You can pick up this Rolex Day Date on the secondary market for around $70,000. Next is the Patek Philippe Nautilus watch. Kanye has also been spotted wearing at least one Patek Philippe in yellow gold with gold dial. You can pick one of these pieces up on the secondary market for around $110,000. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Open-Worked Watch. The skeleton sapphire dial has indications for the day, date, moon phase, month, and even keeps track of the date during leap years. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Open-Worked Perpetual Calendar will set you back around $250,000 on the secondary market. In addition, he owns a fancy Cartier Crash watch. One of the more unique pieces that West has been seen wearing is the Cartier Crash. The Crash was first introduced by Cartier in 1967, and it has since been re-released multiple times. The Crash is not an inexpensive piece either on the secondary market. A piece from 1970 sold at auction for around $800,000, while a more modern version from 2003 sold at auction last year for $137,500. What do you think of this watches? Write it in the comments. Wouldn't it be interesting to see now also the video where we delve into the world of world star Jennifer Lopez and her luxury assets before and after fame? Quite a crazy adventure, that's for sure. So click the link in the description to watch her journey of how she became one of the world's most popular celebrities with all her different luxury purchases. We love interacting with you in the comments, so drop us a message and let us know which personality you want to see next. Until then, stay curious, stay creative, and keep exploring.